never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
It's Pogba! And that is doing no harm at all.
Pogba probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pogba. Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Pobega. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hazard with it. And again! Goal! Milan! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Baresi. And it's Thuram. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. Pogba. Pobega. To Pogba. And it's Robertson. And it's Pogba. Looking for the run, and the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Pele, real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Beckham. Pobega cuts out the pass. Robertson. Van Dijk. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but...
Takes a shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pogba goes looking wide. That's a little off target. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Oh, it's played into the...
Up he goes! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pobega. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Played back in. And he's cut it out.
Chance for a shot! It's in!
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Back into the middle. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That pass has been well intercepted. Deep into stoppage time. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Now it's Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now that is a hefty challenge. And the first half is done. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in space and looking for options. Played in by...
He gets big against the crossbar.
No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Ball is over the line. Beckenbauer. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can clear their lines. Now, can they get him away? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Beckham. Now that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pobega. Gusto. Here's Pobega. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now Pogba. Mbappe takes a shot. No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pogba looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe is onto this. Cross from Robertson. And that has been knocked clear.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, that's fabulous. And oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Duan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. Climbs up big! Sticks it away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Cambio di giocatori.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! Pele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard running with the ball. Bullet. Great vision. Pele. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Osimhen clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
It's a mighty effort! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Beckham. Pele looking to get on the end of this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a cute ball. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has a look up. Cleared without complication. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Pogba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Azar. Duan. And it's Azar. And here's Pogba. Gusto picks it up now. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cruyff. Now it's Osimhen. Hullet. Gusto wins the duel this time. Now it's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the...
Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Bellingham. Makaleli. Bellingham. Conte. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Rui Costa. Now it's Pele. Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic! And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer. Now it's Beckham. Here comes the climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Makaleli. He shifted it to the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a mighty effort! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Iraq are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking tidy in possession here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lang. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. And this is Roberto Baggio. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Conte.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Beckham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cafu. Conte. Bellingham. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's made its way to him. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lang. And it's Conte. In with the challenge. And it's Beckham. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Lang. Nuno Mendes. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Conte, passing is crisp and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rui Costa threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham, now can he find a finish? Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Koulibaly. Makaleli. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. Maldini. Makaleli. Conte. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Rui Costa. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rui Costa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ibrahimovic! That's a half-decent try. Bellingham.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
Pele! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Makaleli. Looking for options for movement. Conte. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Bale. Pressure coming in from all... It's Bale! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. Bellingham. Bale. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Over to the left. Could be danger here. Has a look and plays it forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that has not gone well. Pinches it off him. Pull it. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Rui Costa. Nuno Mendes. It's Bellingham. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super ball. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Conte. Now it's Bale. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gullit makes the interception. Beckenbauer.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
"75 minutes played. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good foot in there. Koulibaly deals with that comfortably. Pele has it in a wide position. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Makaleli. Bale. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Iraq really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And he's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing.
Substitution.
Bale might just make this. Beckenbauer distributed tidily. Conte. And it's Baggio. Iraq looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. This could be their final throw of the dice. Cleared away. And that's gone loose. And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Osimhen, he has found the way through. He's looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
That you'll be able to catch today's match.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Son Heung-min! It's fallen kindly here.
Oh, the ball.
And it's come back out to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Bayer Leverkusen definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has a look up. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, they can break here. And here's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Lewandowski. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bayer Leverkusen ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Neymar. Pull it. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rui Costa. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pele, and this is Beckham. Crunching tackle. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar, ball's played through. Oh, that's clever. Check claims comfortably. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that was vital. Roberto Carlos. Hakimi for Bale. Marquinhos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good strength. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckham. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. Baresi. Beckham. Beckenbauer. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Jordi Alba. That's gone for a throw-in. Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. That ball looks a good one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back stick. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. Gattuso. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Looking for the run. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Jordi Alba. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute
Neymar.
at a time.
Bale. And it's Neymar. He shifted it to the flank. Pinches it off him. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Rui
And the
Costa.
second half gets underway.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, if you're ahead,
Number
it's a good time
18,
to start moving the ball
Johan
quicker,
Cruyff.
Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Beckham. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's in plenty of space here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Gattuso. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Pele! Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Beckham. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Jordi Alba. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bayer Leverkusen making consecutive changes here. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Gattuso certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's being shifted off it. And the through ball. And this is Pele! That'll be a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
25,
second corner of the game.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field.
And he's taking
is
no chances
number
there.
45.
And this is
Koeman.
Beckham. That has ended up in no man's land. And Hullet! That's a half-decent try.
Bullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Gattuso. Nice-looking ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he's picked it up out wide.
He rises!
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Maldini. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Hullet. Now it's Torres. Just eases him off the ball.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Torres. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Osimhen. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. Son Heung-min. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Jordi Alba. Cruyff gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a promising position. That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will
That's
be 5
very
minutes
neat.
Added time.
And it's Maldini. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Osimhen! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hullet. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Nedved.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Rosicki. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, and a chance! There it is! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Number 9.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Hullet.
Robert Lewandowski.
Rui Costa.
Robert Lewandowski.
It's played through for him. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Great ball and great chance! And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho, Mbappe. It's Rui Costa! Oh, bang on target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa simply refused to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. And this is Beckham. Beckham is on his own. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Beckham ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Maldini, and he's had a hit!
just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rui Costa. Brzezinski. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! It's the moment they all wanted. A goal in his 100th game. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Serginho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hullet played out to the left flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. Beckham! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Beckham really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Rui Costa. He has a look.
Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho. Now it's Gabriel. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no joy this time. Serginho. Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. He can run onto that.
2 added minutes have
And
been
the
indicated.
shot! Superb goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's Rijkaard. Brzezinski. And here's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Just a
Well,
quick
Peter, I'm
announcement.
just
We would
thinking
like
of
to
the
inform
best way
you
to
that
describe that.
CCTV is
Frantic,
now in operation for your safety.
frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Can he get it through? Cleared without complication. So, third corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Maldini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Al-Duhail are looking to go forward now. Thuram. And it's Beckham. Rui Costa. And the finish! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is... A header! Yes! And they are cruising away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foot in. Rui Costa. And this is Beckham. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
Strong running down that left flank. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gabriel. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! It's a throw-in. Strokes it back. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoisted in. Rui Costa. Beckham. Can he finish? He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Eze's cross. And that has been knocked clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi. And he's managed to get rid of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Roberto Carlos. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's away. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Eze does really well to win the ball there. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's beaten the last man. Looking for... And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And it's Beckham. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That has been cut short. Rui Costa. Now it's Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Cleared without complication. And it's Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. It's a goal kick. Thuram is there and he can pick it up. Pele, great ball and he's in here. It's Pele! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Scholes. Played out to the left flank. Rui Costa. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And this is Van Basten. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
David Beckham! And now And they're back in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to thread one through. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eze played into space. Oh, delightful ball. He has a look up. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught. Surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rui Costa. He's on it. Can he get away? And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Yamal. He is through here. Fired deep toward... Big header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, they can break here. Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that has not gone well. Over to the left. And it's Eze. Van Basten. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, no joy this time. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Yamal. Hakimi. Ball driven towards the far post. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Nice bit of trickery. And he's had a hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Now it's Eze. Thuram does really well there, he is strong. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Yamal looking to run onto it.
Morocco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Gullit. Spread it left. Now it's Eze. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a throw-in. Big chance! It's hit the crossbar. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivered across. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Yamal. Beckenbauer. Oh, super find. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, it's come to nothing.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely spread. Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. No way through. Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's in on... and Gullit! And that would have won it.
Gullit really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Pele. And this is Pele. And it's pulled back. And that has been cleared. Maldini. Oh, that's ambitious. Now it's Pele. Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for options for movement. In towards the back stick. And that is it. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedri. Torres, played out to the right. Fired deep towards the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. And here's Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Torres. He's in a great position here. A lot of... Great chance! Ah, he's given it a... And one more try! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Beckham. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Torres. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer. And he's straight offside. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Threads one in. It's gone out for a throw-in. Referee's given a throw. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Baresi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that has left him in a heap. Distributed tidily. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has a look up. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Pedri. Fernando Torres. Terrific header! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's running through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Played. Bullish header! He scores! A goal at a really telling moment. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Pele. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Pele. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Big chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Knocks it into space. And here's Raul. Nesta. Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. Hullet. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
India finding their passes. Beckham. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Beckham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pele. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Beckham. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Beckham. Beckham powering full. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Beckham. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckham. No foul, says the referee. And now the breakaway. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Great vision. Batistuta. Can he finish? They've scored! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
India get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Is number 15, Parler. Substitutions taking place.
They've switched it over to the other side. Tries to play it through. Osimhen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicked it back promptly. No, that's been intercepted. Parler. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's managed to get free. And the ball's come loose here. Fernando Torres. Batistuta. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Fernando Torres.
He's having a good look here.
Number 11.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit.
On the field. Number 10, David Villa. Number 18, Robertson.
Pele! It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Maldini. Bergomi getting this one clear. That's the throw. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Madrid have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in England.
Takes a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's picked out the run. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? And it's Gullit. Neymar. Forlan. And now the breakaway. Thuram wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic. Ferdinand.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been slung wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Gullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pele. Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a really well-measured ball. Rui Costa. Adams. Neymar. Beckham. And he's managed to get free. Robertson clears. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Forlan. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Pele powering forward here. Nice interception, well timed. That has ended up in no man's land. Vitinha.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Pele. No way through. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Played out wide. Now it's Pele. He is just caressing the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Nakata. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's Rui Costa. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Neymar, será reemplazado
So off we go once more.
el dorsal 17.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Hullet. Pele shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Forlan. And he's running through. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Vitinha. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hullet. Oh, this is...
And he shoots! And yes, it's there!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep...
And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is expertly dealt with. Alvarez. Great vision. Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. And claimed it back swiftly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he get on the end of this? Matheus Cunha. He might be in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They've played it short, and it's Robertson. And now a sudden chance to counter. Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Thuram. Now it's Beckham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Could have here their final chance.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward and maybe even the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his will.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire. And
it's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's bustling through it. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Stood up well to him there. Pele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. He's shot a goal! In he goes again. Goal! Japan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space.
Well, I wouldn't quite...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rui Costa. Can he spark a counter here? Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Played in. He rises! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ronaldinho. It's a good run down the right. Spread neatly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pele. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Rui Costa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a shot! That's another chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Ibrahimovic can get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. Maldini. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely aimed pass. Rui Costa. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Japan, number 15, Mbappe.
And so we're off
Coming
again.
on to replace him is number 9,
Ferdinand.
Stoichkov. Substitutions taking place.
Baresi. And it's Beckham. Cruyff. He's got away. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes short and sharp. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Maldini. Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Almost an hour gone. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Now it's Pele. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? And this is Pele. There's the delivery. Oh, important interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ferdinand makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? And it's Gullit. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No, that's been intercepted. Jordan Henderson. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he get onto this? Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Japan! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution for Japan, number 10.
We have got
Henderson.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in
22.
fact. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Danger averted for now. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Some really good ball movement. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quick.
Big chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever.
It's Pele! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's going to be another throw. That's going right the way across. And this is Hullet. Now, can he find a finish? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it out wide. Ronaldinho. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has ended up in no man's land. So we're still where we started right now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rui Costa. Lahm cuts out the pass. Nicely spread. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, important interception. Pull it. That's a little off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ibrahimovic. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. And they win it back again. It's a really well-measured ball. Darren Fletcher. Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's on it. Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pele! It's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Araujo tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. That's good play, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Gullit receives it in a wide position. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through? Pele. Baresi. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's hit the upright. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rooney! No, not the best of headers. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Ferdinand has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Owen. Coming Coming on to replace him is number 11, Rooney.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Beckenbauer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Pull it. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down.
He gets big. It's in. And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's fabulous. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Pullet. Coming on the field is number 8, Nedved.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played. Beckenbauer. Oh, looks a smashing... Messi! It's loose. In he goes again. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. 4 added minutes on the board. Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Thinks about the shot. And he's on. Great chance! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the... And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show